Alright, so I guess we're going to start now?
Yes.
Alright, so I am here. This is not my YouTube channel, actually, as you may recognize my voice as being not Valik Sparks.
Exactly.
But that is him, in fact. I am his friend Michael, or Chael, or Hey You. I respond to any of them. I'm here, and we're going to be playing Katawa Shoujo as a playthrough because we were hanging out one day bored, and we have nothing better to do with our free time. So we decided, let's do a romance game together. It'll be fun.
Yeah, just a couple of dudes hanging out in a
It's
room
cool.
alone.
We said no home beforehand. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool. I accept all love. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have never done any games like this before. And I'm not really that big into anime like Valik here is.
Yeah, I basically consume everything related to anime.
Yep, I just consume everything. It's a real problem. Oh boy. Anyway, we're going to be starting this up pretty soon, but he is going to be reading the lead voice, whose name is Hisao.
Hisao Nakai.
Hisao Nakai.
And all of his rambling...
apparently he rambles a lot. He's a rambling man, as you might say. But because he has so many lines, I get to do practically every other voice, except for, I think, the dad.
Yeah.
You said.
The dad has 2 lines, so I'm going to do him.
So you will save me from those 2 lines. Thank you. Aside from that, I'm going to be doing, I think, like 15 or 16 different other voices, you said. And I'm going to be doing different accents for each and every one. So you all got to bear with that. I am sorry in advance. I don't claim to be good.
Yes.
All right, let's start.
With that said, cripple girls.
Cripple apparently it means cripple girls, which is a little weird. Not gonna lie. Also, I'm coughing. I apologize.
So, a light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes.
Naked branches.
Oh man,
Sexy
it's already
naked
getting
poplar
into it.
trees.
This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer.
Poplar retreat.
Well, it's not summer. Okay, the deciduous trees.
However, in winter, it's a barren hellscape.
Oh yeah, provide a green canopy, except it's white, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students.
I'm colorblind, man. Don't question it. It's fine.
But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling.
Also, it's on fire.
I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 o'clock p.m. Ah, yes, the note slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more a fan of the letter in the locker.
Yeah,
This way shows a bit of initiative.
Yeah, that's classic, you know.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could rank ways that people can...
Oh, yeah, no, it goes like a boombox outside of window is the top priority.
Oh, there we go.
I've done crazy things for that one.
Okay.
Yep.
That's good. I mean, what happened to rocks out the window?
That usually gets me arrested.
Okay.
Yeah, can't go back there, man.
As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes silently falling from the white-painted sky, the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world.
Also my clock, but let's ignore that.
Yeah, their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood.
It's something.
Someone is approaching me from behind.
Oh, it's like prison all over again.
Oh, God.
Hisao, you came.
A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly.
Daintiest.
I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation.
Oh, who is it?
Creepy.
Hey.
I turn to face
It's my
this
romance
voice,
action.
the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race.
I loved you in Balls of Fury, Christopher Walken.
The voice of my dreams. Iwanako? Christopher Walken? I got a note telling me to wait here.
It's not my name,
It
Charles.
was yours? Damn it, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result.
Yeah, you gotta spend your time.
Pathetic.
Yes, I asked the friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it.
A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle, even if I tried.
Also, that's just having a stroke.
Oh, jeez. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. Also creepy.
No, it's normal. It's fine. It's fine.
Aliens. So,
It's like
here we
alien
are.
chest burster, just...
Out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is
There you
music to
go.
my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind.
Oh.
As it passes, she rights herself as if supported by some new confidence.
Yes.
Her eyes lock with mine, and
Yes.
she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger.
Yes.
All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder.
Yes. Let's hear it. The love confession.
My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried.
You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me.
I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point.
Ow. He's thou.
I reach up to try and massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms.
He's thou.
My whole body freezes, save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror.
Are we dying? He's thou.
The beating in my chest suddenly stops,
Really, are we dying?
and I go weak at the knees. The world around me,
Did
the
we lose the
canopy
game?
of bare branches, the dull witch's sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fainted black.
Alright, well that's been our playthrough of Katawa Shoujo. We lost the game. See you all later.
Oh,
This is a rough game, man.
it really is. Where did we go wrong?
I think you should have pressed B earlier.
Okay.
At the cutscene.
The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help
Oh,
and the incessant
someone
clatter
help
of
him.
the branches above.
No. He's thou.
Oh man.
Beep.
Hey, it's not flatlined yet.
Oh, we're good. We're 4-leaf studios.
4-leaf studios.
That's I mean, it's lucky, right?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Here's lucky.
Oh, Katawa Shoujo.
I should just say Cripple Girls. Tell it
Hey.
like it is.
Well, yeah, but it sounds better this way. It's Japanese, and people don't know automatically. Like, I did not know it means Cripple Girls until you told me this.
Yeah.
And if you told me we were going to play a game called Cripple Girls, I would have left the room. Because that sounds a little odd.
I mean, it's just a game about getting romantically involved with Cripple Girls.
That's fine. Everyone deserves love, man.
Reaching home run.
Reaching home run.
Yeah.
Is this
First
a
base,
baseball analogy?
Second base. Yeah.
What's
Isn't that-
shortstop?
Almost home run, and then you don't? You chicken out?
Sweet. Blue balls.
Okay. I don't know.
Well, you know... Never mind. Never mind.
Never
We're
mind.
playing a game here. I was gonna make a terrible joke.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not like there isn't time for that later.
No. This is a serious game, probably, for serious people.
Yeah.
No comedy involved in this game.
0.
It's just heart-wrenching. I might cry.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's like...
There's clocks.
Yeah.
It's a serious world here.
Hospitals.
And now we're dead. That's it.
No, it's been 4 months
Oh,
since my heart
cool.
attack. Maybe he's a ghost.
Sweet. Oh, is this game we're gonna play as a ghost?
Yes.
We're gonna haunt the Cripple Girl School.
In that whole time, I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand.
Because it's 0.
4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. So I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. So he's not dead, he's just almost dead. He
He's just
could die
arrhythmiatic.
any
I
second.
believe. Yeah, that's fine.
A strange
I mean, we all
word.
could.
We could.
Yeah. Nihilistic. Woo!
A foreign word. An alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with, except you're kind of stuck.
Really. Yeah. Kind of your life now.
A rare
Sorry, buddy.
condition. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal.
It's like the drummer at a Rush
Living
concert,
it
just
lightly.
beating way too fast.
Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle?
Is it?
I guess it was supposed to make me feel better and more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up.
I didn't really do anything to cheer you up either. I'm not even there yet.
Yeah. I mean, my parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. Okay, my parents, I think. Does that mean he thinks it's his parents?
What?
Does he think he's adopted?
Yeah, my parents, I think I could be Batman.
I mean, maybe he doesn't have
I mean,
parents.
they're both black. That's just genetics, though, if I'm white. That's cool.
Because otherwise it should be my parents were hit harder, I think, by the news. But no,
Are
it
we
says my
correcting the grammar of a translated from Japanese game?
Alright.
Is this what we're doing with our lives now?
They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. That's bad. That's fatal.
That's twice fatal each.
I had already had a full day by then to digest
go. Nailed
everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Jesus. Of course, there isn't a cure. Well,
That's
I
sad.
wonder what they did with the money.
Vegas.
Okay.
Vegas trip. Woo!
Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate.
That's why he's been alone for 4 months.
From the treatment. Oh. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed.
No.
For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get-well gifts began trickling down into nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I'd gotten so many cards and flowers was because sending them Sending me their sympathy had turned into a class project.
I somehow got an F.
Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting.
Isao, goodbye.
After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway.
Oh,
What do they talk about? Remember that time I had a heart attack?
Oh, yeah. Isao, remember when I was twiddling my hair in the snow when you died? That was romantic.
Oh, God. We didn't touch
good
the subject
days.
that was between us on that snowy
Never
day.
mind,
Okay.
they did not talk about it.
Again. They did
Ever
once.
again. Once, okay.
The hospital?
It's a building with 4 walls and they treat sick people there.
It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. So for the first month, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatments and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope.
Or he just doesn't want to break your heart completely.
At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. I don't know, Bill O'Reilly?
Oh man, that's some classy stuff. The Kardashians were on. I am definitely a fan.
I stopped watching TV like 12 years ago, and I know exactly why. Horrible.
I am just an addict.
Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. Yeah, we could get all
So I tried heroin.
Transcendentalist. I started reading instead, and there was a small library at the hospital.
Why is library in quotation marks? Is it like a little, such small library, it's like a library?
Small
Or is it
library? Or are there just like weird things that happen there that don't normally happen at a library? So you can't really call it a library.
It's true, yeah. We have like drive-by shootings.
Yeah. Although it was more like a storeroom for books.
There, okay.
Isn't that what a library is? I don't know. Maybe
Man, we're questioning this way too much.
I began to wander.
Working.
I don't know what I'm. Alright.
There you go.
I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them,
Don't eat
Go
the
back
book.
for
Don't
more.
eat the books. Well, you're in the hospital to begin with.
I found that I liked reading and eating books, and I think I even became a bit addicted.
The
Okay,
ink was just delectable
that's
in the
bad.
1950 collection.
Started reading. Started feeling. Started reading. No, I started feeling.
I started
naked
reading naked.
without a book in my hands.
It was a surprise for the nurses every day.
But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass. I was trapped inside instead of moving within. I don't know what that means.
No, gooey mass is actually a name I used to dance under.
A week could go by without me really noticing it.
Yep, it happens.
Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was, but other times all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I'd set up for myself. I think I actually...
That's fine.
Anyways.
You went back. It's a time loop. This is your life now.
Yes, the pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot. Okay, I think he is on drugs. And
Yeah,
the
oh, yeah.
heaviness in my
Yeah.
chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry.
And then promise to stop dropping acid while reading.
But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry.
Well, yeah.
Today, the doctor comes in. He gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very.
Can you describe this doctor for me? No, or he's gonna. Okay. It's like he's trying to make an effort.
Trying to make an effort to be happy
Gotcha.
on my behalf.
Got this.
My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion?
It's
not a
a
party.
Funeral! Yay!
There is this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers, then
And he lights candles to Satan.
yes, setting them
ritual.
aside, as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment.
Hello, Isao. How are you today?
I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him.
I believe you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription.
The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look at myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from paper seems insurmountable. They blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane! Side effects, adverse effects, contraindictions, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I try to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only makes me feel sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day?
Medicine. I'm afraid that's the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years.
Years? What kind of a confidence booster is that? I'd have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all.
I take it back. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe it would be best if you don't return to your old school. It's full of noobs.
What?
Please, calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the... That's you. Sorry, Dad.
Now this is my son here.
Just kidding, I'm your father.
Please, calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctor has to say. Calm down? The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled?
Ew.
Oh, horrible.
Couldn't imagine. I'm not homeschooled.
Put him out of his misery. Whatever of my concern shows.
Linda, that really removes sleeping with a teacher to raise your grade as an option. You cannot do it if you're homeschooled.
Oh, God. Don't even. I was homeschooled, man. Don't go there. It's ignored.
Public school is not much better. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. Regular vision's okay, but supervision's awesome. At least not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called the Yamaku Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students.
Disabled? What? Am I...
It has a 24-hour nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. I served with General Hospital in the war, by the way, great man. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby.
Independence? It's a school for disabled kids. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby a selling point.
I'd like it.
Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. Oh, we went out
want you to
there.
grow up a loser.
I had a look at a couple... I mean, we looked at the school a couple weeks back. I think you'd like it. That's the point. Looks like I really don't have a choice.
Nope. Compared to other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education.
Okay, that sentence really doesn't mean anything if we don't know what the other heart problems are that we're comparing them to.
Yeah, compared to people who get shot in the heart, you have a much longer life.
Yeah, gotcha.
You can go for like a full month, buddy. You'll be great. You can work at 7-Eleven. Sweet.
This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity.
You swore. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and, well, it's not the same one.
A special school. That's an insult. That is what I want to say. It's a step down.
You are not taking this well.
It's not what you think. All the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another.
Your father's right, and many of the graduates of the school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. Not of that school, he's just graduated from a school.
I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it.
Well, now you're in a manga, anime, game, thing.
I want to protest.
I don't know the Nihongo.
I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I can easily yell out something now, something about how I can go back to school anyway, but no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know it's futile. I look around the room feeling very tired of all this. The hospital, doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different.
Maybe if a sexy nurse entered and...
Oh, yeah.
Nope, not a choice, apparently.
There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of going to a disabled school, what are those even like, as much as I try to put a positive spin on it?
School, well, it's typically a building with 4 walls full of books where people learn.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, learning sucks.
But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing.
Yes.
That's all I could think of.
Okay, we gotta start.
To get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it's a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start and my life isn't over yet. It would be a mistake to just resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try and see what my new life will look like. Is he dead? Oh.
Anyway, I had another heart attack and died. Thank you for playing Katawa Shoujo.
Life expectancy. Okay,
Oh,
that's
look, he has a little
bad
broken
sign.
heart.
Yeah.
That's sad. Yo, we are an attractive person.
Yeah, that's
Together, we're
Right.
nice. That is a nice looking fence.
The gate looked far too pompous for what it was.
Okay.
In fact, gates in
Yeah,
general
it's-
seem to do
it's
that.
a gate.
But this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a hole that didn't feel welcoming at
I'm
all.
so glad we got you that gate describing class.
I wonder if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but I couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate too late. For too
You're just a
long.
negative Neville today, man.
So I entered through it with a brisk pace. It felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels good.
Also, never mind.
So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone, as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green.
Dank green.
Doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. More like a park, with a clean walkway going past the trees and the smell of fresh-cut grass and all other park-like things.
Like homeless men on benches and dogs peeing places.
Yeah, words like clean and hygienic. pop in
Never
my
mind
mind.
about those two things then.
It makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools.
Too many buildings for a school?
It's an uncanny
Suck it,
valley.
Harvard.
Even though I was
Too big.
told this is my new school, in the back of my head it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. This guy is so philosophical.
You know, I'm
about
just gonna lay back here because I feel like he's gonna be going on for a while.
Speaking
I'm gonna
of-
take a quick nap. Wake up when it's my turn.
Yes.
We're good.
I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie.
It's a school for the dead.
It makes me wish that there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. It's not that bad.
Don't anchor yourself to something, man. That's gonna be creepy.
The tears,
Physically, like, attaching an anchor to something.
Yeah. No, it's like
Oh,
when
sorry,
people get
sorry,
those anchor tattoos. Like Hisao, I bet has like 6 of them.
Oh yeah, this is my family, my pet dog. Sorry, I interrupted you about the trees humming.
Yeah, the trees, they're humming.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With the
With
wind.
what?
And the green hues flashing all around me
Sweet.
catch my attention.
Sweet.
It makes me think about the hospitals again.
Everything. This is the opposite of like the hospital. It's outside. It's clean and
Yes.
nicer.
I guess how they
Dude.
say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. Okay, last I checked, like every drama series ever has white hospital rooms.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never seen a green hospital operating room.
Maybe he just doesn't know his colors right. Like, look at that beautiful white hillside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Maybe because it doesn't work. Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building I surprise myself by
haughty
realizing
main
why
building.
the gate bothered me. Back to the gate again. Good,
Yep,
good.
yep. No, I look back at the gate and go back to that image.
It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still,
You have a family.
after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. I don't
You
know.
are a pessimist.
Do your legs still work, or
This is not an Ed Sheeran song. Your legs
feeling
do work like they used to before.
nervous? With this realization set in my head, I open the front door.
Oh no! Get on the floor and everybody walks the dinosaur.
A tall man with
I do
bad
not like that
posture
song much
notices
anymore.
me as I enter. We're the
Dude,
only
there's
people
someone
in
else?
the lobby, so it's only logical.
You must be Nikki.
Nakai, how do you get that wrong?
Don't question me, boy. Sure you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Sean Muto. Muto, just Muto. Welcome.
Oh. Anyways.
So, whoa. Why did we go back?
We exchange a handshake.
Sorry, time looped for a second there. I blinked. It was weird.
Neither firm nor sloppy. He looks at his watch.
The head nurse asked for you. You for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Quickly, there's
No time. Everything is about time here. I think it's because this guy looks like Ho and Kiyoma from Steins Gate.
That's probably a name, and probably a show.
You wouldn't know. But other people will get that reference and they'll think I'm cool because I watch Steins Gate.
Yay, other people.
Oh, should I go later?
He looks like a character from... No, sorry. Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. He looks like a character from one of the few animes I've watched, Psycho-Pass.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like the angry investigator.
The angry investigator.
I don't remember any names because, well, I watched it at 3 in the morning.
Didn't that guy wear glasses? I mean, not in the second season. Did you see the second season?
I only saw the first season.
The angry... I don't...
He was like the head investigator guy, and he was not the fun redhead guy investigator.
The old dude.
Yeah, the older guy.
The grumpy old dude.
Yeah, I
He
liked
wasn't
him.
that grumpy. He was cool.
I liked him. He was cool.
robotic
He was
arm.
my favorite character. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Got there.
Waiting for me. I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this.
Just
Somehow-
like death.
Yeah. Not knowing what's waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. I mean, I guess it could be like
I'm so
a
scaled.
class full of cougars.
Ooh, well, cougars in like the lion sense, or is in like
Both?
hot 35-year-old sense? Wait, both?
I've never found an attractive cougar.
Really?
I don't know.
Sofia Vergara.
Who's that?
Oh, okay. During the pause, I'm showing you the picture.
Thinking of this, I almost missed what the teacher was saying. Thinking of cougars?
Going
Okay.
on about Sofia Vergara. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class?
Oh boy, we've reached the decision point.
So I think that what we discussed doing before this was we're going to pause every decision.
Yes. We're gonna end the videos here. Maybe one day when we have people who actually watch this and like
maybe 3 whole viewers.
yeah,
That'd be
like,
awesome.
viewers and
That's
people
what
who,
I'm
like,
betting on.
Who like leave comments, we could do something where you guys vote on like the decision we should make.
Yes, that way it's sort of like a we play, but you're here too. It's sort of a choose your own adventure story.
Exactly, but we
Yeah.
can't do that until people are actually watching this, so we're gonna have to make the
Until then, it's
decisions.
just us and the voices in my head.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, so we're gonna leave this with the epic cliffhanger of why or yeah, of course,
Oh man,
regarding
they're
introducing
so
yourself
different.
to the class. So I don't know. What will it be
We'll discuss that next time.
next time on Cripple Girls?
Oh, I hate that name. It's so creepy.
口づけダイヤモンドをあなたの指に渡そう